Every time they need reason to come out or to come into the apartment, this is the door that they open. Every time they need reason to come into the apartment, to make contact and to get close, they start doing shit to the guy upstairs, or using the guy upstairs to come into the apartment. I don't want them in the apartment. They don't need to be in here. They don't need to be in here. They do not need to be in here. Anyway. Yesterday they sexually assaulted me, and I ended up calling some churches. And I don't know how many churches I called. I mean, wow, I called a bunch of churches. I finally got laid hold of one church in Tigard. I don't know what church it was, and spoke to this man for about an hour or so and told him exactly what was going on, but there was no resolution. I don't know his name. I don't know. I guess he was some pastor. And later on, Melinda MacArthur, I told her I hated her. I hate Melinda. I can't stand, because she's a lying snake. She'll tell me all this stuff. She'll tell me who comes into the apartment, and then she'll be the one telling them to go into the apartment and sexually assault me. That's the kind of person Melinda MacArthur is. She'll be the one to tell me to go across the river to Tabo and meet some fags, and then be the same one to report me to the church. She's two-faced, just like her father is. He'll sit there and exposit the Bible, and then send Gabrielle Franklin to come into the apartment with full authority to come and sexually assault me. Like father, like daughter. And Gabrielle is a two-face. She'll throw it in my face that it was her who sent for me, and then turn around and insult me by coming into the apartment, greasing her vagina, coming here and sexually assault me. I don't need this. I don't need this. This is I don't need these people swooping on me every night. Every night. I mean, it's like, stop looking at my face. I got homosexualitis. I've got homosexualitis and negroitis. These Negro women it's like they're constantly like this. I got one group on one side and another group on another side. They're like, it's like you go to sleep and you wake up sick. You go to sleep healthy and you wake up sick because their vaginas are filled with God knows how many diseases, and they want to be all up on you. They told me that this new apartment that I'm looking at, she already went and came into the apartment complex here, took all of my information, and contacted this Felicia woman, these Haitian women. They come into the apartment and they went through and contacted the new apartment complexes where I'm at, so that they can follow me to the new apartment complex and continue this sexual assault. I mean, this woman is a sick, perverted old Negro woman. She went and into my file here, got the information, and called, I guess either from my phone here, or called from her phone. I don't know whose phone she was using, to find out who. I mean, just so that she could have, just so that she could keep up with me in my life. This woman is a sicko. These people are sick. These American Klansmen and homosexuals and these African women, they're a bunch of sickos. They come into the apartment and they go through my files just so that they can call the apartment complex where I'm at, just so they can get an apartment where I'm at. They're a bunch of sickos. This Guy Franklin and John MacArthur and these new African American women, all of them, they're a bunch of sick people, stalking you from place to place, just so they can do what? Sexually assault you on purpose, to try to drive me back to Haiti, because they don't want me to have any kind of success in America. And everybody is involved. I mean, you turn on the television too, the TV's on right now. But the television too, all of the channels, all the so-called Christian channels, all of these Europeans. I mean, if they're red-blooded European people, they know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. Here's a sign that I put up there. Here's the sign that I put up there. Felicia and Gabrielle Franklin, John MacArthur, stay out. You are trespassing. No gays, no Klan allowed in here. If they come in here tonight, you know there's going to be a hollering, or there's going to be something. I don't want them in here. I don't want them in here. Right now it's 12:52. The police department, I guess they're not coming. I guess they're not going to show up to take a report. I'm sure the manager is somewhere in the building. I don't know where she lives in the building. This is MacArthur's doing. Him and his daughter. They've been doing this for years. This is MacArthur's doing. This is a deliberate hit. Looks like the water stopped dripping. I guess that's it. The water stopped dripping. If anything proceeds, I'll have another video concluded. I don't trust these people. And the night is young. It's 12:54, and it's June 5th. I don't know what else they're gonna do tonight. I mean, you know, they're constantly coming in here. I don't know what else they're gonna do. You know, they just constantly. That's Guy Franklin's mother's position. You know, every day. Every night, her and the other people, and all these Guy Franklin representatives. These are sick people, sick people, sick homosexuals. As I'm talking to you right now, they're whispering in the background, talking about you're not the leadership. Of course not. I'm not a I'm not with the gay community. I'm against the gay community. I'm not with that. I'm not with the gay community. Gabrielle Franklin is in the background whispering no. They're all here. They're all in the back. I'm waiting to see their real response. As soon as I turn this off and I clean up the water, they're going to come banging on the door. As soon as I clean up the water from the floor, they're going to come banging on the door. They're going to come banging on that door. I don't want any contact with that African woman. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want any kind of contact with that African woman. I don't want them in my front. I don't want them in my door. Anyway, I gave it to the police, and I don't know where they're at and if they're coming or not, but here goes nothing.